let me test again. Call me a doubting Thomas, it's fine, okay? But that was just what was happening at that point. Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. Welcome back to another beautiful video. First of all, I want to start appreciating you all for all the love in the comment section of my pregnancy announcement video. I must confess that you guys truly came out to, appreciate the handwork of God. I saw comments like, I was like, where do I start replying? The comment section was on fire. All the congratulations, all the prayers, I say amen to all of them. And thank you so much for coming out massively to, celebrate with my family, to thank God with us. I appreciate you all sincerely from my heart. I appreciate you all. So I know that I'm supposed to be giving update now that finally I've let the cat out of the bag. This is why I'm here, okay, to share with you guys how I found out I was pregnant. The truth is, I didn't do any live pregnancy video, or maybe I didn't test the pregnancy on camera, so I don't need to come here and start lying. And the reason is because I wasn't expecting pregnancy, you guys. And very soon you guys will get to know why I said I wasn't expecting pregnancy at all. It just happened. It just happened. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't prepared. Not like I was expecting it, I had to test online and all of that. And it came. So that was why there was no video of anything like live pregnancy test and all of that. And no need of me coming to pretend or forge it. Like, it's not going to look real because you guys already saw that big belly. So that's why I already made up my mind that I'm going to be doing a sit-down video to share with you guys how I found out I was pregnant, okay? I feel like I need a flower here. This white background. Danny, please come. Just help me and bring this flower and keep it here. Thank you. Bring this one. Bring that one. You guys, I'm sorry. I feel like the background is just white. Okay. Yes, beautiful. This is better. Thank you. So, as I was saying, left to me alone, this pregnancy is supposed to happen even before my white wedding, because you guys know that I did my trad in August and then the white wedding came in December. That's a whole 5 months. So although I didn't start trying after the traditional marriage, because I know that my church will not wed you if you are pregnant. They will not. And it's not possible for me to wed in another church. I just have to wait. But trust me, immediately after the wedding, I started trying. Let me be honest. I started trying, and something even happened before the wedding that I'm also going to be gisting you guys here. But then I started trying after the wedding. That was in January. I started trying in that December. In fact, I started trying in that December. But then I tried the first few months. Nothing was happening. And I was like, what is going on? Are you sure I'm still okay? I started running in and out of hospital. Let me not lie. I went to like 3 different hospitals just to confirm if everything was fine, okay? But one thing I discovered was that during this process, I was stretching myself, running up and down. This, my husband, did not even bother himself at all. This man was too relaxed, as if he doesn't want a baby. I was like, what is wrong with you? Don't you want a baby? Me, I want a baby. Every month, if I see my period, I'll cry. Like, I'll go crazy. I'll be like, what is going on? Once I see my period, that first few days, in fact, during that period, I will not be happy. I'll not be myself. I'll be angry and all of that. And my husband noticed that I was just eager for a baby. One day, he just called me and said, why are you stressing yourself? When it's time for this pregnancy to happen, it's going to happen. I said, okay, since himself is not even bothered, let me just relax. We started our business, right? I told you guys about the new business that we started. I was busy doing our business with all my passion, to the point that it was even affecting my YouTube channel and every other thing I was doing at that point. I just put all my interest in the business, but my mind was still in the pregnancy. Let me not lie. I was still, interested in being pregnant because I don't want to start having my children when I'm in my late 30s and 40s, right? Did I just say late 30s and 40s? Me, that I'm already 45. In fact, I don't want to have my children when I'm older than 45 because I'm already 45. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I was just like, let me just do this thing once and for all because I already know how pregnancy deals with me. So I already prepared my mind that if Sunny and Dami's own were like this, whichever one that is coming will still be the same. So I already prepared my mind and I was like, let me just start. And I was like, let me just prepare myself and start having these babies, okay? But still, the pregnancy wasn't coming forth. Trust me. My mind was still in the pregnancy. Even as I was doing business, doing every other thing, my mind day to get belly. Make I no lie. I don't have to come and pretend or lie. So 1 month before I became pregnant with this child, something happened to me that, you know, I wasn't expecting, that was supposed to make me not to get pregnant for about 2, 3 or 4 months even. I was like, okay, let me just focus on my attention and energy now into the business, since I already know that in the next few months I'm not going to be pregnant. But you guys, guess what? Next month, my sister Jenny's sister came to visit me. When she's at the shop, me, I'll come back to the house and cook for what we are going to eat for the day. So what happened was that I came back home after my daily activities at the market. I came back and then to come and cook. I finished cooking, I went to join her at the shop. When I came back, because I was already feeling somehow, let me not lie, but I wasn't expecting pregnancy. Like I told you guys, remember I said I was not supposed to get pregnant. I wasn't expecting pregnancy. So before then, my husband already went to hide my test strip, because then, before that thing happened to me the previous month, I was like, every week I test for pregnancy. Every week I test, and once I test it and it's not positive, I feel bad. So my husband went and hid the pregnancy test strip and made me promise him that I was never going to test until I started feeling symptoms of pregnancy in my body. I promised him that, okay, fine, I'm not going to test again. Since anytime I test, I get and it comes out negative, I'll get angry and all of that. So I made him that promise for peace to reign, and I stopped testing until even before that thing happened, okay, that made me remove my mind from anything pregnancy again. I just removed my mind. But then, after that day, I came back here to come and cook. I came back to the shop. I bought this abacha inside the market with big head of fish, right? I started eating the abacha because I was hungry. I finished eating the abacha, the head of fish. Me that I don't usually like head of fish, I just devoured the head of fish. Like, I just chopped the head of fish to pieces. Like, I scattered it. I chop and well. Me that I don't like head of fish. So after eating it, me and my sister, we sat at the shop, gisting and all of that. All of a sudden, I started feeling as if I want to vomit. So I just stood up and went inside, and then I started vomiting, right? I had this bucket in my shop. I started vomiting and all of that. After vomiting, I put water inside the bucket and threw it away. My sister was like, what's that? I was like, I don't know. Is that head of fish? Maybe because it did not dry very well inside. That was what I told her. And then we sat down again. Small time, my husband came back. So when he came back, I told him that, see, I vomited, and I think it's that head of fish. So it's making me feel somehow. The next thing, the cloud changed as if it was about to rain, and my husband was coming back home. I begged him to help me and bring sweater, since I will not be coming back anytime soon, because in our shop, when it's raining, you know, it's an open place. So he came back, brought sweaters for me and my sister Jenny's lifestyle. So we're at the shop. I already put on my sweater and we're at the shop. Then I started feeling cold. This type of cold that, you know, the cold just came already. What happened to me the previous month? I was told that when you start recovering from that and all of that, you're going to have symptoms of malaria and all of that. So I just told my husband, I think this is the symptoms of that thing that happened. Please go and buy me malaria drugs. He already drove off before my sister now said, malaria, malaria. Why not let him also buy test strip so that you test? I told her, forget it. I cannot be pregnant. Have you forgotten what happened? She said, oh, that is true. So when my husband left to go and buy the thing, my mind, inside me, I was still saying, to be on a safe side, let me just tell my husband to buy test strip so that before I start taking the malaria drugs, let me test for pregnancy. Let me just test for pregnancy, you guys. And then when I called my husband to please add test strip, he was already at the pharmacy. He refused. He said, Lai, he's not buying anything, that I should hold on. When we get home, you give me the one at home. I told him I want to take these drugs now. Once you come to the shop, I will take the drugs. I don't want to wait. He said no, he's not buying anything. I got angry. You know, from the way I responded to him, he already knows I was angry. He came back to the shop and saw that my face was swollen, that I was angry. That I was angry. He now said, okay, fine. Let him go and buy the test strip. I told him, please don't buy again. Even if you buy it, I'm not going to use it. I was just acting up. So I was about to take the malaria drugs. I already brought it out inside the sachet. Like, I already brought it out, like 1 tablet of it, then the typhoid drug and paracetamol. I was already about to take it because I was still shivering. I was still feeling cold. As in me, hardly before I feel cold. If you know me very well, people hardly before you see me on sweaters that I'm feeling cold. But that day I was wearing this thick sweater. I was feeling cold. So when my husband left to go and buy the test strip, I already brought out the drugs to take. And then my sister Jenny's lifestyle was like, why not wait? Let your husband come back. You see that girl? Like, her instincts are always correct. That my sister, once she tell you this, watch out for it. It's one special gift that God gave her. Once she starts suspecting something, there must be atom of truth in that thing that she's suspecting. That's why I don't take her words for granted. So she was like, why not wait? Let your husband come back. This man went and delayed, though, delayed. I was waiting for him to come back. For where? He didn't come back. I called him, he said he was at the hold up. That, hey, hold him. There was too much traffic. Hold up, this one, that one. I know he didn't want to go and buy that thing. He just left so that I'll be happy. I calmed down. Then the next thing I sent my sister, because there's a pharmacy there's a pharmacy close opposite our shop. But the previous week, because I parked my car in front of the man's shop, he got angry and talked to me rudely. I stopped buying something from the man. Let me be honest. I said I will never go there and buy anything again. So I just sent my sister that, please go and help me and buy test strip 1. When she got there, they did not have change. She came back to come and tell me that they didn't have change because it's just directly opposite across the road. I told her, just buy how many you want to buy so that they will have change. She bought 3 and came back. And then you guys, inside the shop there, I went to pee inside the bucket. And then I tested it and left it, put it on top of our butter. Put on top of one plastic rubber there that we use to keep water. I just put it there and came outside. I was still gisting with my sister and I forgot. I forgot to take both the drugs and I forgot to check the test strip. Guess what, you guys? We were just talking. So all of a sudden the rain increased and the rain started showering plenty. And I was like, oh, let me take down my drugs. Immediately I brought out the drugs. I remember the pregnancy test that I did. I ran back inside to go and check. When I showed light on that, because everywhere inside was dark, there was no light, I used my phone touch to show light. I saw 2 dark red lines. At first I was like, no, this is not happening. The first thing that came to my mind was, Sandra, you're not supposed to be pregnant. You're not meant to be pregnant now. A lot of things started coming into my head. I was happy, but I had this mixed feeling because of that thing that happened, and the doctor said I was not supposed to get pregnant anytime soon. That I need to give myself like 2-3 months. I was like, whew, what have I done? And then I was happy because this is something I've waited for God knows how long, right? But still, I wasn't happy. I was like, no, maybe my sister bought ovulation test strip. Let me check and see, maybe I'm ovulating or something, because I remember I saw my period a couple of weeks back. I was like, no, let me just check. Let me just check again. I checked the paper. I checked the sachet of that strip and I saw it was pregnancy test strip. I said, no, maybe this one is expired. Let me test again. Call me a doubting Thomas. It's fine. Okay, but that was just what was happening at that point. And then I brought another one. opened it, forced myself to pee and tested again. That one, I was just holding it. I was like, no, let me make sure and see this thing by myself. I was still holding it and the thing showed 2 dark red lines. That was when I screamed. And my sister entered inside the shop and was like, what is it? I just showed her the thing. She was like, what is it now? I just showed her, see, I am pregnant. And she held me. That was how, you know, she was holding me. I was happy. She discovered I had mixed feelings. I even started crying because I didn't know how I was feeling. Was I supposed to be pregnant or not? Like, I had mixed feeling because I was like, will my body, you know, keep this baby? Am I supposed to? A lot of things were going on in my mind, you know. So, you guys, that was how I found out I was pregnant. And this thing happened on a Friday, you guys. It was on a Friday. I was like, the next day, let me rush to the hospital and see the doctor. Then on that Saturday, I was so busy. They brought goods for us. I didn't even have time to, you know, go to the hospital. I couldn't go because I was even scared that the doctor would say, did I not tell you that you're not supposed to get pregnant now? So, but still, I just said, Sandra, give yourself some days so that you test again, so that you be sure. Or is my body acting up based on what happened to me the previous month? A lot was just coming into my mind. That was why I said it during my pregnancy announcement video that God that gave me this baby unexpectedly, when I least expected it, like when I wasn't meant to be pregnant, the God that made me to conceive at that point will do it for every other woman, because pregnancy was not on my list for the next 2-3 months. Trust me, according to what the doctor said, right? But still, it happened. So I gave myself, I was like, let me give myself that weekend. Then the next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'll go to the hospital and see the doctor. So that was how I found out I was pregnant, you guys. And even when I got to the hospital, the doctor confirmed it and all of that, that I was pregnant. It's a miracle baby to me. Trust me, you guys. By the time I share with you guys what happened to me, how I made a very huge mistake that led to a very big problem for me, like seriously, you guys will understand why I said this baby is just a miracle baby. I feel like this video is getting too long, so let me wrap it up now. And the next day, I told my husband, even that same night, I didn't tell my husband that I was pregnant. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was restless. I couldn't sleep. It was the next day that I had to tell my husband that, see, I am pregnant. And because I came back home, I had to do another test to confirm. I used the 3rd test strip to confirm if I was truly pregnant, and it showed 2 dark red lines again. I mean the 3rd test strip, before I now decided to let me share with my husband, so that if anything is happening, at least let it be that I have told someone. And that was how I found out I was pregnant with this child that I'm carrying now. So this is me just telling you guys how it happened. I told my husband, but before I told my husband, I was ready because I recorded his reaction, okay? I was already convinced that I was pregnant, and then I recorded his reaction and every other person's reaction, apart from my sister Jenny's lifestyle. So I'm going to show you guys all of their reactions, okay, in a well-detailed video, especially that of my husband, that dramatic man, especially his own reaction. So I'm going to show you guys his reaction and all of that. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Very, very soon, you guys will get to know more and more about every single thing you want to know about this pregnancy. So if you have any video ideas, give me in the comment section. Please tell me what you would like to know, what you would like me to tell you. And if something I want to share out here, of course, I'm going to share it out here, definitely, and carry you guys along, just as I promised in the pregnancy announcement video. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, share. Of course, please, I'm begging, subscribe to my channel, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.